Okay, think so. Ring and then we're
Is it on?
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have Buddy Love here from High School Musical, the musical, the series. He's a dancer. Really cool, you guys. He's the best energy to be with on set. We have so many stories, like we're just together and it's just like chaos. So why don't you introduce yourself, Buddy?
Alright, my name is Buddy Love. I am from Utah originally and I'm 24 years old. Been dancing for about 5 years, and as long as I've been dancing, I've known this girl, Chica.
Forever.
Literally forever. And then I moved to LA like 2 years ago and then came back, and my first like official job was High School Musical, this series, and she was already on it. Felt like a warm welcome to the family, just a good feeling back at home. And yeah, that's me. That's
And he's here. He's in season 2. Were you in the last 2 episodes or the last episode?
The last 2 episodes.
Yeah, so he was in 9 and 10 of last season. He didn't audition. He just got called on. He's booked, and so he came in and
I did, yeah.
And now he's just living his best life, you know?
I truly am.
Making this video because we thought it'd be fun for the fans to know what it's like to be a dancer on High School Musical, the series.
Q&As, all that. We want to know what kind of questions you guys have. We've been working hard.
Let's talk about season 1, how you got on the show. What was that story like? Who called you? What happened?
Alright,
Buddy.
So I had the plan to move to LA right before I found out about the audition for High School Musical, and I was like, okay, going to LA, I want to get an agent, I want to start working, I want to get booked. And then out of nowhere, Utah has this freaking big opportunity, and I'm in LA, and I'm like, can I make this audition? I only had 2 days to react and like try and find out if I could fly or anything. Next thing I knew, I turned it down because someone wanted me to sign with them. So I was like, I guess I'll miss it. Then the first person that actually like hit me up about the job was Alan. I turned him down, so there's strike number 2.
He was just meant to happen.
I don't know what's going on.
Like, you need
I know, so then I turned him down and I was like, I'd love to work with you again. Next thing I knew, one more time, 3rd time's a charm, you know, he hit me up and was like, can you do the last 2 episodes with us? We'd love to have you. And I came and I was like, the energy was so live. I walked in the room and Chica and then we're there, just like all the dancers, then some of the actors were starting to come in and everyone was just like, it was so crazy.
So lit. You get your head in the game.
Which was the best rehearsal ever. First off, we're dancers and we had to become basketball players. None of the girls were like played basketball.
Stubbed my finger so many times. Oh, and then one time Josh broke the mirror because he threw the basketball, and it was the funniest thing. Like Zach's face, he was just like, "Are you serious, dude?" I remember that day like it was yesterday.
It was a crazy day, and like the ball would literally just go so many different ways, and Zach's just like.
No. Right before we actually filmed it, like people were still messing up and dropping the balls. And they were like, just keep going. We're like, okay. Dying.
Like nothing.
Those were the times. That was like before COVID. What would you say was your favorite moment?
Ooh, favorite moment from season 1 would definitely have to be being on set with everyone. And oh snap, it was my birthday.
It was?
Go
Wait,
figure.
when we were filming what?
We were filming Stick to the Status Quo.
I'm dead.
So that was
Wait, I knew that. We did
day.
sing to you. Wait,
yeah,
what?
We had like a whole birthday spiel, but it was fun because we were like all there and we were playing like that whoa, and then everything seemed fine, and then I like hurt my shins.
Oh my gosh, yeah, tell me about you hurt your shins.
So you know the lunch tables at East High, they have the round seats, and during one of the moments of Stick to the Status Quo, I'm basically supposed to go from the stairs onto this stool and then the table, and I'm supposed to do a flip. And this is the reason why I cannot do tricks on the show no more. I like go on the stool and it literally just snaps in half and breaks, and my shins just like hit the table, the end, and like and I'm just like, I have no idea what to do. I look at Zach and I'm like, he wants me to finish out, so I'm like running to the table. I literally just finish on the table, and then everyone comes to me and they're like, are you okay? And I'm like, and I just remember lifting up to see my shins, and it's all white, guys.
Yeah, like his shins were white.
Just
the skin
white. It
scraped
skinned me just
all
completely. I don't know, my adrenaline was just so high, I would have passed out or like vomited. It was a crazy experience.
He was a trooper though. He stayed through it. I don't know how he did it. I was like, I would have bawled my eyes out. I was like, I'm fine.
For you, what was one of your best moments of season 1?
Honestly, filming the pilot was the funnest because we didn't really realize how big of a deal it was. That was when we filmed the Cheetah Girls thing that Larry and Josh was was filming everything, and it was like so fun. I miss season 1 so much.
Also, this year was totally different, not just because it's a second season, but due to COVID.
I know, for
COVID is something else, but like we pushed through it and actually worked during COVID. So like
yeah,
that whole mask life was it.
Had a quarantine for ourselves. We'd go like to and from home, set and rehearsal. So it was a lot of sacrifice, but it was worth it.
How did you feel working in a mask for the first, I would say like 2 weeks or so? Because after a minute, we kind of got used to it.
It was weird because they made us wear our masks, and then we were doing partner dancing. We could only partner dance for 15 minutes with that person, and then we had to go sanitize, and then another 15. So we had to like constantly be stopping and going. Kind of ruined the flow, but then we figured it out. What's it called? The blue ones, I couldn't breathe. I had to have a cotton one. Like it was bad.
It's hard with like masks that they want the strings. I could not do strings around my ears. I felt like my ears were gonna fall off by the end of the day.
So like the first 2 episodes that you're gonna see, that was pre-COVID.
You know what was so crazy about season 2 also wasn't just a mask, it was the testing. We had it up the nose every single week.
3 times a week. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And it's always a different person, so like you never know what you're gonna get. Someone like can be light on it and the other person's like really up there.
Let's go back to season 1. Talk about your first date on set. No, not on set. Like the first time walking into the rehearsal. Were you nervous?
I was nervous because I didn't know what I was really getting into still. Actual camera work. This isn't no tour. This is no live performance. Yeah, this ain't no flash mob. It was like,
so is this your first like dance job?
Well, I did one for Andy Mack. That was just
I didn't know that.
Dance episode.
So you knew Sophia before?
Yeah, I know Sophia before. I've known her for a couple years now, like as long as I've been dancing too. So
she's so inspirational.
The next Zendaya to me. Back to season 1.
You walked in.
I walked in and everyone just had beautiful energy. I saw Chica right away. Everyone was like stretching. I'm like, oh snap. I literally thought I was late because I was like, everyone else is already here. As I walked in, I finally saw like Ryan and a few others walking. I was like, whoo, I'm saved. Honestly, it just like shook me on everything we started doing. It was like, we started with stick to the status quo. And that was so much. We had the lunch trays that we had to work with, you know, like literally everything. When it's my first job, I'm a quiet one. So I was low-key quiet.
No, I
felt like I was quiet.
I was like, and I get it because I was shy too. Like my first day, I was so scared. Like I didn't say one word.
No words. Like I'm just a yes man by that point. I just want to do what you want me to do. No questions asked. I'm good. As the days just went, I was like, I love this more and more, and I want to come back.
And then talk about how you came back. Did you go to the audition? No, you didn't go.
I didn't audition. Yeah. So I got a random call in January. It was right before she called me, like 20 minutes later.
Like because I knew. I was
she already knew. And I got a call. It was just like, hey, remember me? We're from High School Musical and we want you in the second season. We want you to be part of the original dancers, go be in some behind the scenes and all that. And I was like, oh my gosh, background, all that. And I blew up running down the street in California, random road. I'm just like, after I'm done screaming, I look down at my phone and this one calls me and she's like, hey.
I'm like, hey puta, I call him puta.
She does call me puta. She's basically like, did you get a call? And I'm like, yeah, what? Did you get a call? And she's like, yeah, I already got a call. I'm ready. You know, we're all coming back. Yeah, weird because they had another audition. So guys, I like miss all the auditions. I got lucky, truly.
It was his energy, that's what it was. Like, and his talent and everything. No, I just remember like sitting in the auditions for season 2 and being like, oh my gosh, like I don't know who they're gonna choose. Yeah, there were so many people.
Something happened at
oh my
the
gosh,
what?
Yeah. You know this like move where you go like this with your leg? Okay. So there was this really full out dancer and he was awesome. His energy was everything. And then he was improvising, he did a shablam and he starts doing this thing like with his leg. And we're like, oh my gosh, he's doing this thing, like go up. And no, his leg got dislocated. So his leg was swinging and he was like hopping to the side. So it looked like he was doing this. And he was just like there laughing and then he starts crying. And then we're like, oh my gosh, we call the ambulance. So yeah, season 2 auditions were brutal. Just kidding. Other than that, it was just crazy. Thank you for watching our video and stay tuned because we're gonna have a lot of videos out every single week. Comment down below what you want to know and what questions you want us to do or what tutorials you want us to do.
Right, you can ask questions from season 1 and season 2 because I mean each week is going to be a new episode, going to be new spiels, new exciting tea.
Also, if you want to request certain dancers to be interviewed. And
Kaden, I know a lot of people ask about Kaden.
Kaden's just low-key. That guy's low-key. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow Buddy Love.
Buddy Love 5 on IG or Buddy Love _1 for TikTok.
And then ask Effie Chica on TikTok and on Instagram. Yeah, so we're excited. Have a good day, Wildcats. Bye!